Harold Anthony Bergbauer was born in Newton, Illinois, 1920, and enlisted in the Army Air Corps 19 years later. His first duty station after basic training was Clark Field in the Philippines. There, he sharpened his skills as an air mechanic until December 8, 1941. Chief Bergbauer watched as bombs fell on Clark Field one by one.
And the first day of the war, I was injured, got a head injury, and they took me to the hospital at Stotzenberg, which is the Army base, and they pronounced me dead. And my folks received a telegram from the War Department that I was killed December the 8th, 1941.
After waking up in the morgue, Chief Bergbauer cleaned himself up and went back to his squadron to begin the next duty day. Over the next few months, he encountered various challenges that led to on-the-spot training in other career fields. When a Martin B-10 was called upon to join the fight and the gunner was nowhere to be found, Chief Bergbauer was assigned the task of aerial gunner moments before takeoff. This was the first of 3 missions he spent serving as a gunner. Later, while serving as an infantryman, he was captured and held captive for the next 39 months.
There's no words in the English language or any language to describe how we were treated.
In 1945, he was liberated and returned to the United States. 9 years later, he received orders back to Japan to help the Japanese set up their training command.
You've got to believe in the Air Force. And that's kind of hard to do sometimes. You get called to do duty that you don't want to do, but you have to do it.
Chief Bergbauer finished that tour in Japan and returned to the United States, where he retired as Chief Master Sergeant in 1969. This great American hero is enjoying his retirement near Luke Air Force Base in Arizona. Airman First Class Bethany LaVille, Luke Air Force Base, Arizona.